Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something really fascinating, an ancient Indian formula for happiness. And what's so interesting is how it connects three things we all think about: money, doing the right thing, and, well, being genuinely happy. So let's just start with the big one, right? The question we're all trying to answer in one way or another. What is the real root of happiness? Not just the fleeting kind, but deep, lasting well-being. But more than 2,000 years ago, the philosopher Kautilya gave this pretty surprising answer. He wrote, "Righteousness is the root of happiness. Wealth is the root of righteousness." Now, think about that for a second. It's like a chain reaction. Happiness comes from living ethically, but living ethically is actually built on a foundation of having enough wealth. Kind of turns our modern ideas upside down, doesn't it? Let's unpack that. Okay, to really get what Kautilya was saying, we've got to understand the three key ingredients in this formula. They're three powerful Sanskrit words. First, you have sukha. Now, this isn't just about having a good time or temporary fun. Sukha is the goal. It's that deep, profound sense of well-being and contentment that sticks with you. Then there's dharma. You can think of dharma as your moral compass. It's all about living a righteous life, acting with integrity, and fulfilling your duties to yourself, your family, and your community. It's about doing the right thing. And finally, we have Eartha. This is wealth and prosperity. But listen, it's not about being super rich or having endless luxury. It's about having the material resources you need for a stable, secure life. It's the practical foundation of everything else. So, now that we know the ingredients, Sukha, Dharma, and Artha, let's see how they link together. It's like a golden chain leading to a good life. And here's where it gets really interesting. Look at the flow here. It starts with Artha, with wealth. The idea is that having material stability is what allows you to consistently practice Dharma, to live a righteous life. And it's only through that consistent, ethical living that you can reach true, lasting Sukha or happiness. But it's really important to know this isn't just a simple one-way street. It's more like a virtuous cycle. See, when you earn wealth in a just way, it makes it easier to live a good life. And when you practice dharma, you create the inner peace that leads to real happiness, which isn't just about what you own. Now, this is the part that can feel a little radical today, right? We're so often told to follow our passion and the money will just show up. But this ancient philosophy kind of flips that script. It says before you can really focus on higher purpose, you have to build a stable material foundation first. Let's dig into why Artha is seen as the starting line. The reasoning is actually incredibly practical and down to earth. I mean, think about it. It's pretty hard to focus on your ethical duties or helping society if you're constantly worried about where your next meal is coming from, or if you can't afford a doctor. Having wealth, or Artha, allows you to take care of the basics for yourself and your family. And taking care of others is a huge part of living a righteous life. And this practicality is exactly why Artha is considered one of the four Purusharthas, or the main goals of human life in Hindu philosophy. So it's not about greed. It's about recognizing that you need a stable material life to build a complete and virtuous one. Okay, so if having wealth is the foundation, how are we supposed to manage it? Well, this philosophy doesn't just tell us why it's important, it gives us a practical how-to guide built on three clear pillars. Pillar number one is simple, but it's everything. How you make your money matters. It has to be earned through honest and ethical means. Period. This quote from the ancient Log of Manu just hits so hard. Of all purities, purity of wealth is the highest. Just let that sink in. It's saying that being ethical with your money is the ultimate form of integrity. Why? Because wealth you get through dishonest means, well, it's like poison. You can't build a good, strong life on a rotten foundation. All right, pillar number two is all about how you use the money you've earned. It's about spending with purpose, with wisdom, making sure your money is actually working for you and your duties. You can see the difference so clearly here. On one side, you have necessary spending, things like health, education, taking care of your family's needs. That's an investment in your dharma. But on the other side, you've got wasteful spending, showing off, vices, buying things just to impress people. That stuff doesn't just waste your money. It actually drains the resources you need to build a meaningful life.
And that brings us to the final pillar, future saving. This is all about discipline and foresight, setting aside a little bit of what you earn to build security and freedom for yourself down the road.
I just love this analogy. It's so perfect. A single drop of water is nothing, right? But over time, all those drops can fill a giant pot. It's the exact same with saving. A few dollars here, a few dollars there might not feel like much, but you keep doing it, and before you know it, you've built something real, a reserve of security. So when you put it all together, you see what this is all about. It's not about focusing on just one of these things, but finding a beautiful harmony between all of them. Ultimately, the big takeaway is that wealth is a tool. It's not the final goal. It's a powerful tool that you have to earn justly, spend wisely, and save diligently, all so you can build a righteous life, which is the real foundation for lasting happiness. And this last piece of wisdom is such a great reminder about being mindful. Every single moment is a chance to learn something. And in the same way, every small bit of your resources is a chance to build a better life. Nothing should be wasted. And that leaves us with a great question to take away. As you look at this chain, Artha, Dharma, and Sukha, which link in your own life do you think needs a little more of your attention right now? Something to think about.